we had to give up one possession in our lives, I can guarantee that 95% of you guys would not give up your cell phones. Toastmasters and most honored guests, thank you for having me tonight. I remember 12 years ago when I first had my cell phone, got my first cell phone. It was about the size of 2 decks of cards, and it came preloaded with a game called Snake on it. Now, Snake was a very popular game at the time, and over time I probably made a couple of friends playing the game. As time went on and new technology started to grow and evolve, my standard phone turned into the smartphone. And today, 12 years later, I find myself working in an industry that is constantly changing with phones, with technology, as well as useful applications in our daily lives. So nowadays, about 35% of the world population has a smartphone, which equates to about 105 million users across the world. When we take a look at the different types of smartphones that we have the Android phones that are running on Google's operating system. We have Windows mobile phones. We have Blackberries. We have Symbian phones. We have iPhones. Now, the market share currently has 35% of users that have Androids, which are the Google operating systems. 30% of the market has Nokia, which runs on the Symbian processor. 16% use iPhones, 15% use Blackberries, and the rest, 3%, uses Windows mobile phones. So I guess the question is, where do you guys fall? Now, in the next year, smartphone growth alone is going to grow up to 48% in this whole world, which is a huge growth. Now, as new smartphones are starting to evolve, and you start seeing these new phones come into play, there's different operating systems that must be advanced with technology. So that brings me to the next point of data speeds. In the past, the beginning of cell phones started in 1983 when the first cell phone was released with analog. 8 years later, analog was replaced by digital in the form of 2G, which is the second generation network. And we see ourselves in 2001 with 3G speeds, which is the third generation. And now it's very important in our time today because we're starting to see the 3G technology start to evolve into the 4G technology. So you guys have probably seen commercials with LTE, with Verizon. You've seen 4G speeds, commercials, the Thunderbolt, whatever kind of phones. These are all running on 4G technology these days. To put that into a comparison perspective for you guys, at my house, I currently pay for AT&T, and I'm getting currently DSL. I'm getting about 10 to 15 megabyte download speeds per second. When you compare that to the 4G speeds that are going to be taking over this marketplace with wireless technology these days, you're going to see that the average download speed that you're going to get with 4G is 80 to 100 megabyte download speeds per second, which is about 10 times faster than what you guys are experiencing with the DSL at home. Now, to put that into a perspective of what we do in our daily lives, the average size of a song is about 7.1 megabytes in size. If you had a DSL and you were to download it at my house, that song would take approximately 2 minutes and 46 seconds to fully download it. With 4G technology, with the same song, you can download that same song in about 2 seconds. So if you can kind of see the difference in speeds, it's really substantial. Now, if you download movies at home, I know pirating is, we're not supposed to pirate, but some people do it anyways. The average movie size is 4.7 gigabytes in size. If I were to download that song in my house, I would download that movie in approximately 10 hours and 26 minutes. If you were to compare that to 4G speeds, you would download that same movie in approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes. So if you can kind of see the difference in speeds. Now, along with newer phones and technology, with faster data speeds, there's the upbringing of applications that we use in our daily lives. Now, applications can be run on the marketplace with Android, with Blackberries, with Windows mobile phones, with iPhones. Now, I can name 1,000 applications that I use in my daily life, but I'm going to name 2 that I really enjoy, and I think it's very useful in my life. The first application is I love to drink coffee, and I go to Starbucks every single morning, and sometimes I forget my credit card, sometimes I forget my gift card. So what I've done is there's an application called My Coffee Card, which allows you to download on your application on your phone. You can purchase a gift card from Starbucks. You can log in the credentials onto your phone, which it eventually creates, it will create a barcode. And so from that barcode, you can actually pay for your coffee with your phone, which is pretty cool. And so the last application that I would like to talk about that is really useful is called Mobile Hotspot Access. You can use your phone as a wireless mobile hotspot, which means that you can use the data from your phone to project wirelessly and connect your laptop or whatever device needs the internet by using your phone's internet connection. So if you're on the road, you have to type an email, and you have to use your computer, then you can connect to the internet through your phone, which is pretty cool. So 12 years ago, the release of Snake 2, I was anticipating the second version of that to come out, but now Snake 2 does not exist. So the question is, where is technology going to be in 10 years? Thank you.
All right.